You can see it with your own eyes. It's real. Yeah, it's real. It's here. I'll start here, Professor, where there should be a locking mechanism of some sort. The torch hasn't even made a dent in it yet. Listen, Professor, do you hear it? Yes, something is happening. Something is happening inside the door. It's a heat lock. That's what it is, a heat lock. Well, we don't even need the torch to cut the door. The heat alone will open it.
It is. It has been here for the past 1,000,000 years. Have you ever seen anything like it before?
I thought I'd seen every kind of machine. I've never come across anything like this.
This part of the machine is the recorder. The wire running between these two spools records every physical disturbance on the Earth. Look. This mark indicates a volcanic explosion somewhere. The date is the destruction of Pompeii. This indentation is a minor tremor on the floor of the Pacific Ocean. The date is the date of the San Francisco earthquake. It took me many years to learn what those marks meant.
What's this crimped?
This is the first mark of its kind on the wire. The date was July 16th, 1945.
July 16th. The day the first A-bomb was exploded at Alamogordo.
Right. And here is the second crimp, Hiroshima.
But who could make a machine like this 1,000,000 years ago? Who?
I don't know. But before I'm through, I'll find out. And history will be reckoned from the day I speak.
Professor, what does this part do over here?
I haven't gotten around to that one yet.
Wait. This isn't just another part of the recorder. This is something different. It looks like it's a transmitter. Oh, sure, and this must be the antenna.
No, it couldn't be.
Yes, it is a transmitter. Maybe whoever put this machine here was waiting until something important happened. Oh, we've got to get the Army intelligence right away.
No, I tell you, this machine is harmless. It's been here before there were armies, or before there were cities, or a civilization.
Look, I've listened to this rot long enough. Now, come on, we've got to get out of here.
Look! The wire! It's recording something right now.
Another crimp. What do you make of it?
It looks like an A-bomb, only much bigger.
Whatever it is, this transmitter is sending out that information. This is what it's here for. It's got to be stopped, Professor.
Oh, you can't destroy it. It's my discovery. It's my life's work.
You can't destroy it. Get out of my way, Professor.
You can't destroy it.
Watch out, Professor.
No, I don't come in there. You've ruined it. You've ruined it. All my work. All my hope.
Come on, we've got to get out of here. The whole thing is going to blow up. Look, Professor, the door. Come on.
Oh, fool. I've got to have the fool.
Come on, Professor. Come on.
If you don't have the fool, they won't believe us.
Come on.
I must have the fool.
All gone. Completely demolished. Just as though it had never been there. Got to get you to a doctor, Professor.
No, too late. It's too late, Kemp.
You'll be okay if we can just get you to a doctor.
Listen to me, Kemp. Promise me. You must tell them everything that has happened. Even if they don't believe you, you must tell them that I discovered all this. That it was I who...
They've reached their verdict. They'll be coming back in.
This court is now in session. Everyone will rise.
The defendant will rise and face the jury. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, have you reached a verdict?
We have, Your Honor.
What is your verdict?
We find the defendant, Gordon Kemp, guilty of murder in the first degree.
On the basis of the facts as presented in this courtroom, I feel that the jury has arrived at the only possible verdict. I wish to thank the jury for the fine services it has rendered to the state. Gordon Kemp, you have heard the verdict arrived at by a jury of your peers in open trial. Have you anything to say in explanation or in extenuation before sentence is passed upon you?
I didn't kill Professor Sykes. I'm not guilty. I've told you that again and again. You had your chance, but you wouldn't listen. I tried to explain what that crimp in the wire meant the day the professor and I were in the cave. That wire recorded the first H-bomb explosion. I didn't believe what Professor Sykes told me, but now I know. Somewhere in this universe, someone has been watching us for 1,000,000 years, waiting until we had the secret information when we could power a super-atomic type torch. The deadliest enemy that we have ever had to face is out there in space, ready to destroy us now that we have the H-bomb. Right now, this very minute, he is out there. They're coming. I don't know when they're coming.
By whom, Mr. Kemp? Who received this information?
I don't know. Someone out there. Someone out in space. Someone who knew that we could threaten them as soon as we had the H-bomb to power spaceships and fight wars in space. The verdict of this jury is that I am guilty of murder, but I am not guilty of anything else that may happen to you or to your wives or to your children. I've tried to tell you everything I know about it. Everything that Professor Sykes told me was true. They're coming. I don't know when they're coming, but they're coming. Somehow they have found that we have developed superatomic power, and now we can be a threat to them. And they don't want that, and they're going to stop us. I don't know when they're coming, but they're coming. And when they do, maybe you'll realize... Look up there in the sky! Spaceships! Thousands of
the jury reached. The final verdict was delivered from space.